Is being reported the US consulate in Dubai has been struck in a drone-related incident. At this stage, we're not exactly sure where the drone landed, but as you can see, it sparked a fire within the vicinity of that US consulate. Authorities in Dubai say that fire has been put out, and so far no casualties have been reported. For more, let's bring in Don Bramer, a former US intelligence officer, live in Washington, D.C. Good morning to you. So the US consulate in Dubai hit by an apparent drone strike. We're just hearing that. What's your reaction? No,
Iran has...
Oh, yes. Yes, sorry, we've got your sound back. Don, go ahead.
Okay, sorry about that. Not surprising. Iran has placed drones and other assets across the region for years. And when you distribute money to all these puppet terrorist groups, that's part of the game. I think all of the U.S. embassies and U.S. personnel and our allies should be mindful right now. With the current attack on that, thankfully we've had the majority of our consulate staff working from home, staying away from the embassies, and so most, everyone is safe. They acted fast. They put the fire out. So hopefully all is well. But be mindful that this can continue for days.
Yeah, that's a big question, isn't it? Days or weeks or months? How long do you think?
Well, that is a magic 8-ball question. But if you look at how fast that the U.S. and Israel is being able to basically systematically degrade the Iranian infrastructure, whether it's their command system control, their infrastructure across the board. I mean, they are running out of resources very, very fast and unable to compete. Certainly wouldn't want to be one of the persons who's on the short list for leadership in Iran right now.
Okay, there are suggestions this is about more than just Iran. A number of political analysts say this is about President Trump wanting dominance over China because Beijing relies on Iran for its supply of oil. So if the US controls Iran's oil, they have leverage over China. Is there more to this?
Well, I think if you look at the links between a lot of these countries who have interfered with the West for several years, whether it is Venezuela, whether it is North Korea, or Russia, China, they've all become partners in bed, so to speak. So when you start limiting and affecting the economy of one, you affected the others. For example, 50% of the oil that came out of Iran supported China. 50% of the oil that comes out of Venezuela supported China. So it does have a dire effect. China has a very degrading economy, has a workforce that's degrading. So there's an effect there that, may make them think twice before they move forward on Taiwan.
So is Trump doing it because this guy was a tyrant or because they had nukes, or is he doing it to control China?
Well, let's look at each piece as an independent piece. I think in the case of Iran, this has been an ongoing conflict for 47 years. I remember as a young high school student hearing Death to America. Their capability was increasing rapidly, in some cases faster than we actually thought until we received some new intel assessments. It was sobering for both Democrats and Republicans here in D.C. that if action wasn't taken, that it could become dire very fast. So the timing was right.
Okay.
Sometimes you don't have time.
Okay. Don, thank you very much for your time here, Sheva.